So let's take a look at fashion, I guess. And fashion is pretty relatively. Go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, this is probably one of the most beautiful areas of Macau, and I guess maybe what we'll do is we'll have a focus while we're here too. So we'll look at fashion. So we'll look at fashion while we're also looking at one of the most beautiful areas of Macau, and this whole area is called Senado Square, and basically this kind of follows there's a church right there. I think it's called Saint Augustine, I think. We'll walk by it in a minute, or San Lorenzo. Then up this way it goes all the way up to Sao Paulo ruins. And just to kind of let you know a little bit of the time period right now, this is COVID-19 era, so there's hardly any tourists. So anybody that we see here lives here. So you might see, you know, Filipinos, Indonesians, Americans, Portuguese, but that means that they live here. They're either on a work visa or they're on some other kind of visa. Okay, so so this is actually kind of the beautiful corner right here. So we're just gonna take a look, and this other one is usually beautiful too, but it's under construction at the moment. And then you also have this, all it goes up to the Portuguese bookstore, and but this isn't quite as beautiful without this one, which is generally looking a lot like this one. So the combination, but right now it's COVID-19. There's really no tourists here, generally. Some, but not. But they're just let in through Zhuhai, China. But everybody here should be living here. So let's take a look at fashion, I guess. And fashion is pretty relatively practical here. I used to live in Japan and Korea, and when I was in those places, the fashion was much at a higher level. And but some people here say that it is as well here, but I don't notice it as much as I did when I was in Korea and Japan. Korea, they have all these little boutique shops everywhere, and a lot of young Korean women will try to run a boutique shop, and they just really take it to a whole other level. And actually Korea was the best, actually, and they're really well known for it. And Japan is pretty well known for fashion as well, but I always felt like it was a very specific kind of fashion. And you probably see that in all kinds of videos, and there's like Shinjuku, subculture fashion. Macau, it's just kind of a really practical. This is kind of we'll see if we can see anything. There's a lot of construction at the moment. There's this beautiful building right here, and this right here is how they scaffold buildings. So they're going all the way up to the top. So they'll do the groundwork, and then they'll be able to climb up on the all the way up there. And that's basically how they don't really use ladders. They use this kind of system. So and you're going to see probably a lot of that everywhere in Macau through my videos. You're going to see construction pretty much everywhere. Everybody's taking a chance to kind of unwind, and yeah, look at all that. It's actually pretty cool. So yeah, they're basically looks like they're basically going to do this whole building. I don't know exactly what they're doing with it, but right now is a beautiful time to do anything. So okay. So yeah, this is called Senado Square. I walked right by the church. But actually this is Senado Square where that fountain is at, way down there. And this is the church, and I guess I shouldn't neglect this one because you probably want to see it. Fashion-wise, we haven't really seen, well, it's kind of hot. It's May, it's raining, so it's actually not the best time to see fashion. This church is called St. Dominic's Church. Yeah, Largo de Sao Domingo. It's huge, doors. And then when you're at Sao Domingo, you can have this pretty cool view of all this stuff. And then that's where we started at, right there, right at that beginning part. And I think fashion-wise, this would probably be a good one for. So you'll see this kind of look is pretty common. Like just let me just see. We'll walk by in a minute. I just kind of want to capture this corner. Okay, so I think that's pretty common for. Actually, that's pretty cool too. This is called Balsini. So okay. So yeah, take in mind anybody that you see here is probably living and working here. if we're looking for foreigners. I just saw one, maybe two. So yeah, this has beautiful lighting, especially at this time. I was gonna capture that one girl up there, but yeah, she basically just has like shorts, tennis shoes that are not heels, so you don't really see many heels. Like in Korea, pretty much all of them have heels. So in Korea, those are actually Filipino. But yeah, like you'll almost never see heels here. It's very, very practical. There's another foreigner to the left from Portugal. And oh, it's a Chinese. I thought that might have been Filipino. So, okay. So yeah, the shoes are very, very practical. Clothing is very practical too. So you'll see skirts, shorts, but nothing that'll like be like wow, like in Japan or Korea I'll have like the wow sometimes, but here it's very practical. Yeah, and like in Korea and in Japan too. Japan will wear a lot of heels, but Korea will wear like all ages, no matter how old they are, they'll still have heels on. But here you almost never see that. And I think it's also just cultural differences. Like in the Chinese speaking world, it is very, very practical. Yeah, there's our beautiful fountain. So we're gonna walk up and catch the lighting. And then we can look back and we'll kind of conclude it on this area somewhere. So yeah, this is actually one of the most beautiful areas of Macau. So you kind of get a view of this, and then you kind of get to see a little bit of fashion, and I guess basically you also get kind of an idea of how many foreigners are around as well, and different nationalities, so you probably get to see that a little bit. And they're always around, of course. It's a pretty open city for that. So we're gonna go around the fountain and then we'll kind of walk back a little bit, and then we can just try to find some more. Look how beautiful that is. So we're gonna just keep exploring down, all the way down. So actually I was gonna try to capture that one girl because that's kind of typical fashion, just what she was wearing. It's relatively practical, is the best way to say it. Okay, those shoes are pretty cool though. Okay. It's kind of hard to find the fashion. There's not a lot of people. Here's one with skirt and a white top and high heels, so I'm kind of curious if that's not a tourist or if that's a local. Could be either way. So we'll try to get to that spot, and then that might be it for us. So okay, that's it. So actually that's probably like the best fashion that I'll see right there. Is it doesn't take much. Like that's in Korea, you'd see a lot of that, and mainland Chinese have a lot of that fashion too. So they'll have more of the high heels with a skirt and like a tight top. So we'll take a look a little bit more. I see another girl here with black, and she has like tennis shoes, but that's actually also kind of a common local one as well. We'll just go up here a little bit more to San Domingos and try to see if we can capture anything else, and then we'll conclude this video for fashion in the most beautiful part of Macau. So even if so we'll end it right here at San Domingos Church. Hope you enjoyed it.
Toma cuidado da bovidinha.